Hello, welcome back to In the English Corner. This video is going to be discussing how to add coherence to your writing. There are quite a few videos on adding coherence, and I think if you review them carefully, it will really help you to write good, solid paragraphs, essays, etc. So this video is going to be discussing order of importance. I've included how to write using order, chronological or time order, as well as space order in another video, and this one deals with order of importance. Now, ideas in a paragraph can be arranged in something called order of importance, and what that means is the order of importance is given to ideas in your paragraph, which will help in an explanation or in an argument. Now, what you do in this type of writing is the paragraph will either begin with the least important facts, and then you could build to a climax or a strong conclusion, or the other method is you can begin effectively with the strongest argument and most important ideas would begin your paragraph, and then you'd end with the least important. So you have to determine which method you would rather use. Do you want to start with the most important ideas and end with the least important? Or do you want to start with the least important ideas and then end with your most important? So let's read on to realize and understand how you determine which of these two methods which method would be better for your type of writing. First of all, let's look at the benefits of beginning with your strongest points in an order of importance paragraph. So why would you want to begin with your strongest points? Well, I've given you a couple of pointers here. This method is beneficial if you want to persuade your reader to your point of view. So by starting with your most important ideas, you may impress the reader so much by starting with your most important point that the reader will be encouraged to read on. Also, in business writing, it's often best to begin with your most important ideas. The reason is that the reader wants to get the important facts first. In a business environment, you want to come out with those most important facts quickly, and then you can support your strongest or most effective reason with less important ones. Also keep in mind, in the business world, it's fast-paced. People don't always have time to read through the entire piece of writing. So at least if you can impart those most important ideas at the beginning, then that's an effective method to use. And another point is that in some forms of writing, such as journalism and again, business writing, editors or readers may either cut back on words or paragraphs because they only have so much space. So when an article might be written in a newspaper or a magazine, there's a word allotment, so therefore only so much can be said in a short space. So readers may just want the key ideas right up front, as they are likely to not read the entire piece of writing. So an author or a journalist might want to get the key points out quickly so that the reader might just peruse it fast and just sort of see at the very beginning of the article that key point. So those are points in favor of beginning with your strongest ideas and then going to the weaker ones. By weak, we don't mean they're not good points, but you always have to organize your ideas. They have to be in some order. Now I've included the benefits of starting your order of importance paragraph with your least important details and then working your way up to the most important. When would you use this method? Well, I've included some ideas here to explain. Some writers like to use this method of the least important to begin with if they're writing a negative piece. So if you're writing something that's more on the negative side, you know that your reader might not be agreeing with you, you want to ease your reader into the bad features. For example, you're talking about the bad features, or you have to present the bad features of a product. You want to ease your reader into the bad features of a product, or you're reporting an investigative piece and you don't want to shock the reader too quickly. You've investigated something, you have something that you want to say that will be very shocking to the reader, you don't want to start out with that right away because you might turn the reader away. The reader might not want to read on. So you would start slowly and you would ease the reader into it by starting with maybe some of the facts that you have, but you won't start out with a bang. You don't start out with shock value. Another reason why this method can be employed is with the most significant detail, you might want to save to the end of your writing because you want to have a twist, or you might want some kind of a shock value or a twist. There'll be a twist at the end of your writing. So this can shift the whole perspective of your argument, and you might want to add a slight element of surprise to your reader, so you're leaving that until the end. That could be effective as well. And the last point I've included as to why you would start with the least important argument and then end with your strongest is you may want to add drama to your writing by saving your best idea to the very end of your writing. And so you're building up in your writing, you're keeping the reader interested depending on what your argument is, and then you're ending with your strongest point, and then you keep the reader thinking. It gives the reader something to take away from your piece of writing, and they're thinking. You know that you've affected them in some way. So now I've included transitional words and phrases that can help to guide the reader in an order of importance piece of writing. And so let's look at these words. I've included above all, so these all show importance. You know what? Something's gone wrong here. I don't know what happened. It should be another key point. This shifted over. I apologize. Another key that says point. So another key point. Even more, another, most of all, least of all, last, especially, more importantly, best of all. So these are all showing order of importance. Still worse, you might say something like a more effective approach. Even more important, the least wasteful, occasionally, frequently, regularly, first, second, next, indeed, truly, in particular, specifically, of course, certainly, surely. And going back here, we're going again another key point. Significantly, expressively, notably, and also. Again, I apologize, the shift is off a little bit with these transition words, but I've included as many transition words as I could think of on order of importance writing. So look through this list if you're ever writing something in an order of importance and you want your ideas to flow. This will help you to add coherence to your piece of writing. So I've included now 2 sample paragraphs of order of importance. The first one, I've gone from the most important to the least important idea, and in the second one, I've done the reverse and I've written a paragraph including ideas from least important to most important. So follow along with me, and I will point out to you after I read the paragraph how I've tried to add coherence to make this paragraph clear and flowing smoothly and easy to follow. So the title of this first paragraph is The Benefits of Owning a Dog. I've included a title. And again, I've gone from the most important to the least important idea. Owning a pet can provide a dog owner with many health benefits. Most importantly, exercising your dog improves your overall fitness. Regular dog walking makes you more physically active and is a great way to fit daily health and routine into your schedule. Another important health benefit is that caring for a pet helps to reduce stress levels and fight depression. Being around dogs can have a calming effect on people, as the positive and loving nature of dogs, as well as their desire to please their owners, are natural mood enhancers. Finally, owning a dog keeps people socially connected. Dog walkers tend to meet and talk to other dog owners, and this can also lead to people becoming more active in their community. Owning a dog takes time, compassion, and commitment, but it can improve your physical, social, and mental well-being. All right, let's look through this paragraph together, and I'll give you some pointers as to what makes it an effective, well-written paragraph that has unity and coherence. Let's look first at the opening sentence. Owning a pet can provide a dog owner with many health benefits. So this is your topic sentence. That's a P, your topic sentence. Hard writing on here. Topic sentence. So in this opening sentence, it states what I'm proving, that owning a pet can provide a dog owner with many health benefits. So I got right to the point. It's only a paragraph. It can't be more than 12 sentences, so get to the point right away. Now, I've written this paragraph in the order of most important to least, and you've noticed here I said most importantly. So that's my most important point. And my most important idea was that it improves your overall fitness. It's good for your overall physical fitness. So this is the body of your paragraph where I've included supporting details. So I've chosen the most important one here, which I think is the fact that it improves your fitness. Then I've gone on to another important point. It's still important, but not as crucial as the first one. And I've mentioned that it helps to reduce stress level and fight depression. And then my final point, which is also, it's not saying it's not important, but I had to order it somehow, put it in some kind of order. I said the final point was that it keeps you socially connected because you're meeting other people, and therefore you're getting more involved in your community. And notice the conclusion. This is my concluding sentence. Owning a dog takes time, compassion, and commitment, but it can improve your physical, social, and mental well-being. So in this conclusion, I have restated the ideas that I mentioned in the body of my paragraph, because I talked about the physical, I talked about the fact that it's good for you socially, and I also talked about the fact that it was good for your all-round well-being, mental well-being, as it helps to reduce stress. It's a natural mood enhancer, etc. So it's a nice concluding sentence. It's got a clincher because it gets the reader thinking, and this conclusion is linked to your introduction, so it ties up your whole paragraph. It ties it all together. Now let's take a look at the second paragraph, and I've chosen to write one on the benefits of going back to college as an adult, and I want you to note that in this paragraph I've gone from the least important to the most important ideas. Let's read through together. Although there are major challenges facing adults deciding to return to school, there are also many benefits. First, college is a social environment. It enables you to connect with a wide range of individuals, including other students, professors, and experts in your field of studying, allowing you to build on both professional and personal relationships. Even more importantly, college helps you to grow as a person as you learn and master new ideas and skills. Being successful at college gives an adult learner a great sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Above all, here's your most important, above all, higher education can lead to career advancement. It keeps you up to date with new technology and training in your field. This can make you a greater asset to your employer and gives you a competitive edge in the job market, leading to a promotion, a new job role, or a salary hike. If you have the passion to pursue further education, then consider the benefits of returning to school, as education can be a wonderful experience that can lead to many rewarding opportunities in life. Let's review this paragraph. Here's your title, The Benefits of Going Back to College as an Adult. Again, I've gone from least important to most important. I thought that this method would lend itself better to this particular topic. Notice my opening sentence, the topic sentence. This is what I'm proving, that yes, there are major challenges facing adults who decide to return to school, but there are also many benefits. So that's what I'd be focusing on, what the benefits are of returning to school. I've gone in order of importance, starting with first. The first point is that college is a social environment, so you get to meet people, you connect for your future. The next point, so we're building up, is that it helps you to grow as a person, and it gives you a lot of a feeling of accomplishment and self-satisfaction. And I've ended with my final strongest argument, which I felt was it leads to career advancement, because you're going to be retrained in your field, you become a greater asset to your employer, and you'll get a greater competitive edge in the job market. And then to conclude, and here is my clincher, my final sentence, my clincher, the clincher sentence or conclusion is the fact that if you consider the benefits of returning to school, then it's a wonderful experience, and right here it will lead to many rewarding opportunities in life. So it's a very solid concluding sentence. It links back here to your introduction, and it wraps it all up and ties it up nicely, the paragraph. So lots of information in this video on how to write using order of importance. Please contact me if you have any further questions, if you need any further examples, within my website, InTheEnglishCorner.com. Thank you so much. Bye.